out in Lake Moogerah, northern shore. There's a pelican right in front of us here. The main bird that we're looking at, pelicans, little cormorants and some black swans. The black swans actually nest around here, and we're going to get as close as we can, have a look at them. I'm going to put my binoculars on and report back to you, Pete. We're getting pretty close to these birds here. You'll notice there's some larger cormorants. They like to sit on a rock and dry their wings. That's where the saying shag on a rock comes from, because their common name is shags. They basically look like they're in this area feeding because they're in the water. There's also a large heron just in front of us, big white bird with a long neck. The fact that all these birds are here means there's probably a bit of fish around here. Alright Pete, heading over to these bunch of birds here, pelicans and cormorants. There's usually 4 different types of cormorants. First of all, there's large and small ones, black, and there's pied ones, which are the black and white ones. They might just fly off as we get closer to them, so we get a pretty good shot of them. We'll get as close as we can. Get a really good shot of these magnificent pelicans. Great spot for them to come and do some fishing. In the background are all the main range peaks, which is Mount Greville, Mount Mitchell. A magnificent sight to see these mountains in the background. We're just going to sneak up on these birds, see what they think of us. I can even see a seagull in there. He's a long way away from the ocean. In amongst the pelicans, there's a large white egret, or spoonbills. These are all water birds, very commonly seen at Lake Moogerah. To the right of us, there's 2 black swans taking off. You can see the white tips of their wings. Beautiful birds, just flying low over the water. They're pretty shy, so they like to get out of the way before we get close to them. Such a beautiful day out here at Moogerah. Pete, we're just approaching the dam wall for Moogerah. Just a little bit of information on it. It's an unreinforced concrete wall. I believe the largest unreinforced concrete dam wall in the southern hemisphere. Mostly when you use concrete, you obviously put reinforcing, but this one has no reinforcing, it's just concrete. It has an amazing shape to it, and it's an amazing dam. When you're walking over the top of it, you look down and you see a lot of turtles. They seem to hang around the bottom of that wall there. The dam's down to, I believe, around 30% capacity. The water's pretty low. We've had a pretty dry year again. Pete, just behind me, found a couple of black swans here. We were actually chasing a wedge-tailed eagle who was just above us, and we've lost him now. As we just get closer to these 2 black swans. Hello, you guys. Here we go, look at that. Aren't they magnificent? Oh, that's a little young one behind. He's having trouble flying. We just might leave him alone here now, Pete. Just drifting along these dead trees here, and a pelican and a cormorant happen to be just cruising alongside us. This is the southern end of Lake Moogerah. We've got Mount Greville in the background, a little family of black swans drifting around in front of us. A lot of pelicans on this lake today. I come down here, do some kayaking myself, hike the mountains and ride around on the roads around here as well. Absolute paradise here. The birds we're looking at is another common tern. It's just got its feathers out. Right, Pete, in the sandbar here, 2 pied stilts. One's feeding on the water's edge, the other one's just a bit further to its right. Beautiful little water-shore birds. The other bird that Pete seems to have fallen in love with is the little double-barred finches that we see around these dams. Tiny little birds they're called double bars because they've got 2 lines across their chest.
Guys, welcome back. Scenic Rim. What better conditions can you have around the world? Australia is the best place here, and of course we're at Lake Moogerah, as they pronounce it here. I'm here with Dr. Harry as well to get all the latest information on all this wildlife. But check it out just behind me. Pelicans, I know you see them on the Gold Coast and around towns as well, but it's good to see them out here in the wildlife as they really are amongst this freshwater lake. Pete the Surfaroo, join us. We've got lots to show you on Lake Moogerah here on the Scenic Rim. Lake Moogerah here, so peaceful, so serene. Guys, I've got something really exceptional for you. We've just found there's only 2 or 3 trees in the background here, and the birds are actually nesting. So they've got little ones there too.
Hi, I'm Lindsay. I'm here at Lake Moogerah with my pop, just outside of Boonah. Got a few catfish here, got 10. Had to let some go because we caught too many. Got to keep baiting.